Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Mizani ya Elimu, and today we want to talk to SPUSA Leadership. SPUSA is St. Paul's University Association here in Nakuru County or in Nakuru campus. Karibu sana Bwana Walter.
Thank you.
I understand you are the governor.
Yes, I am. Although the technical term is chairperson now.
The chairperson.
Yes.
Tuliacha kuwa governor lini? What happened?
From the previous regime, there was something we called the Senate. So one of the, I think, let's call them agendas that they passed through was that particular name. So they decided to change the name from governor to chairperson, so that in one particular incident you will find that there were some students, I won't mention names because I don't even know the names, but the story goes like that particular name comes up in a way that brings pride to someone. So they feel like they're on top of the world, but it's a title.
On top
right?
of other students.
Yes, exactly. So one thing led to the other, and they decided, let me act as if I'm like the other staff. So they had to do away with that and bring some sort of a humbling name as one of the top seats in the SPUSA leadership.
And that is how the name chairperson came.
Yes.
What drove you to vie for this position?
So what drove me to this particular position? First, I'll begin by saying, during my time here in my diploma course, the regime that was present, it had a very good leader.
Yeah.
But the rest of the team was kind of faulty in a way. And then you could find that there was a tear between the student, the administration, the staff. And you could find that there's a saying that goes, work without play makes Jack an idle boy, right? So you'll find most of the students will come, study theoretics, and then go back home. Not adding any skills, not adding anything else apart from the knowledge that they are being impacted with the lecturers. So what drove me to become the SPUSA chair was the need to improve others, the potential. You see, as a leader, you're not only there to just be part of the leadership team and drive other people. No, you're there to serve as a leader, to increase, be a mentor to them, increase their potential from where they are to where they are supposed to be, or to achieve certain goals that they want.
By showing them the way.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Brian Kipke. I'm a student here at St. Paul's University, Nakuru. I'm also a student leader, the Social Affairs Secretary in Nakuru. What made me vie for the seat is the condition of the school. We realized that we have been having issues with the previous leadership, where most of them were finalizing students. So you find the school is so much dormant when it comes to activities. Some of the activities happens in Limuru, Nairobi, but students in Nakuru, we didn't have the information because we don't have the people to deliver the information to students. So we wanted to make a difference in the campus to make students at least be notified of what is happening and to make them feel like students of St. Paul's University.
My name is Joanna Milkanjeri Kanyanya. I'm a second semester student pursuing bachelor's in business administration, specializing with finance. Thank you so much for the question. What really drove me to vie for the position, the campus treasurer, Nakuru campus, was because I saw that there was no accountability in the finance sector, and we wanted to have a party where we can just have accountability and be answerable for each and every cent, and also help in the bringing forward of our school and accommodating each and every person here.
During campaigns, what blocks did you meet? Was there challenges?
Yeah, sure, there were challenges. There was, like for me personally, I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
So I tend to understand people at their different levels and their different backgrounds. And along the way, people were like, there's no one who is vying for the chairperson, the treasurer, and the like. So for me, in my heart, I felt like probably God is driving me to do something about this. Maybe it's a life challenge, or maybe it's the calling to be a leader. And along the way, I kind of forgot why I want to be a leader. And then one of the students here, I won't mention their name, but they come from the IT department. She came and asked me, what kind of a leader do you want us to elect? Because if you want just to get the leadership so that you can earn the whatever so-called income that they earn and just be present, then there's no need for me to elect you, you see? But if you're a leader who is different in your own particular way, you're not there just because there's an empty position that has lacked anyone.
Or there's something coming in.
Exactly, you see? But if you're getting into that leadership, mainly because there's something that it doesn't need, we don't need to have like a list of 10 things that you want to change, but at least that one thing that you want to change, at least that one will make you impactful in that particular area, rather than coming with a composed list of 5-10 things that you promise you'll do, but you won't do anyway.
Finally, they remain pledges.
Yes, they remain pledges. So at the end of it all, it made me calm down. So I sat down and thought to myself, by the way, she made a valid point. So why is it that I'm vying? And that's how I got the real reason as to why I was vying.
So did you have the finances? Or?
I think
because mnatoa poster, you have to talk to students, and some of them they are like, okay, tununulie lunch. Okay, did you come across those things, by the way?
Yeah, I came across a few of those things, whereby probably mostly this happens usually with the older students, maybe the third year or the fourth year students, where they will come and tell you, we are the ancestors of this school. Exactly. Or they will come and say, without our approval, you won't get into this position. So I think, there were some sort of those challenges, but I thank God because He enabled me to engage and counter, and also use the best method in order, and also to engage in such kind of something.
My experience was good. I didn't have any much competition, but I was able to talk to a few people here and there, and they were able to give me advices and the way forwards.
To me, the campaigns were nice, though I had a little bit of challenges because I had a competitor. But I didn't struggle too much because when you deliver to students, even when you are not a leader, when you come to give them an idea that you want to become a leader, it will not be a problem for you to vie for the seat. So to me, I had to campaign because I knew I had a competitor, so I was not relaxed. But all in all, it was nice because for students, I believe that students really saw what I did to them when I was not in leadership, because I used to work just like a leader. So when it came to leadership, some were even asking if I've been there before, so it was not a difficult thing for me.
So talk to us about the connection between St. Paul's University and SPUSA. How SPUSA actually inasaidia wanafunzi to reach the management in a quicker way.
Okay.
Or the management in a reach students through the SPUSA.
Okay. So I'll tell you what I learned while we were at the training. So at the moment we are celebrating, or we are almost celebrating 120 years of St. Paul's University being recognized as an institution for learning. And during those time, probably 20, 30 years down the line as it started, this body did not exist. Yeah, and it didn't exist because, okay, I don't know the reason why it didn't exist, but the students who were in that particular era thought it best that, by the way, we are having an issue whereby we need to discuss, or we need things as students, we need them to be addressed, but we can't all go to the administration and say we need this, we need that, we need this.
We need a body that can push it forward.
Yeah.
For the rest of the, on
Yes.
behalf of the rest of students.
Yeah, because if there is nobody, it means that some people might take advantage of that particular scenario and go and maybe want to ask for something in particular that will help him or her. Not
At
only
a personal level.
Yes, at a personal level.
Yeah.
So the best thing that they thought was, let's start a student association whereby there will be a bridge between the administration and also the students. But majorly, it will be part of the student. That's why it's called the student body. Because kind of like in high school where they had prefects, where they used to elect the student who was bold, courageous, could air out their issues in a way that the grown-ups would understand, and also it will be implemented for the students in their particular class or entire unit or block. So in that particular scenario, it also applies here. So they decided to have a student association whereby the major things that are affecting the students, be it positive or negative, can be aired out by these particular people.
I think the SPUSA is here to act as a bridge between the students and the administration, and also SPUSA is here to act as a listening ear to the students. Not each and every student will go to the administration and say their problems. Some just need their fellow counterparts who they can be able to relate with their problems. And being a leader, it's a very good chance to be able to integrate with the students and know each and every need that they may be having. SPUSA has helped me grow by becoming aware of myself, and also it has helped me work with people and being very patient with people, because not everybody will act like you, but having that patience, you will be able to understand each other and understand that each and every person has different personalities, and that personality is what makes them be who they are. So basically that patience. At the beginning of each and every academic year, there is normally a budget that is laid down, and the budget and the SPUSA and the budget, there must be some amount that is allocated to SPUSA that will be able to fund the activities. So once the budget has been laid down, it's upon the treasurers to make the requisitions, to request for the funding so that it may be able to facilitate for the activities. But the money is normally there when the academic year starts and the budget has been allocated.
The 300 shillings is part of the school fees, and you find that in a semester you'll use more than even 3 times the 300 shillings that you pay to the school. So to me, I can't say that students are paying this money to the SPUSA so that they can fund for the activity, because they use a lot of money than what they are contributing.
Tell us, what are some of the projects that you would want to implement during your term?
Okay. I remember during the campaigns, there's one philosophy I used. I am because we are. That is Ubuntu. So that is something that I said I'm sticking to, and it is my guiding light towards this tenure of this 1 year. Just like I said before, we realized that there was a big gap between the students and the administration, particularly in Nakuru campus, let alone the other satellite campuses. And with that, I realized that, because mostly I will find that some of the students here that I used to engage with, in the corridor talks, you could hear at, hey, you know, I knew this guy because of Walter. I knew this guy because of. So I kind of realized that I can be a connector between us and the administration, and that's why I decided to go with that Ubuntu. I am because we are, because the administration can have lecturers, but without students, and there's no way a university can run without students. So in that particular arena, you will find that the students were really reluctant. They were like, they felt like, is this a high school or something? Because even if they wanted something to be done, let's say like a trip or something, it wouldn't be done because they have no one to communicate to. They don't know the proper protocols to follow in order to get that particular thing to be addressed. So, and also other issues whereby you'll find that students might need something in the class, or maybe something is happening somewhere that is not right. But yet again, there was a big distance, because most of those students did not know who their representatives were. So with that, I felt like I could do something in that particular arena, and kind of create some sort of community here in St. Paul's.
Wanasema kidole kimoja hakivunji chawa.
Exactly.
Na umoja ni nguvu.
Yeah.
When I was having my campaigns, St. Paul's University Nakuru campus was not in a good place when it comes to activities and general social affairs activities. And I promised the students that when I get into my docket, we have so many activities that students from Limuru and Nairobi, they are having every weekend or every semester. But for us as Nakuru, we didn't have. This first, it is like games, because we have football, volleyball, and indoor games materials. But you find that the students who are not using them, because there is not that leader who will give these materials to the students. So to me, I promised to give them an opportunity to use whatever the school have when it comes to activities. And that one, for now, it is an ongoing thing, because the students have been having indoor games, also outdoor games activities like football. We have already created a full football team that we have a series of friendlies that they are yet to attend. Secondly is clubs. There are clubs. I realized that students, they have their talents, different talents, but they don't have an opportunity to showcase their talents. But to me, I promised to create the clubs for students, like the Beyond Classrooms club. These are clubs that will bring together the students from different departments, that is IT, business, communication, and they come together and they will do something, maybe like writing of scripts and shooting short films. This is the club that we promised, and it is a process that is coming to an end, because I think the only thing that it is pending now is the patron of the club, for the club to be approved. Secondly, the debate club that we are yet also to launch, not introduce. And lastly, the talent shows. We have been having students willing to showcase these talents, but for us we promised the SPUSA to bring these talents to a live event. Yeah, this is by having at least one talent show every semester to empower students in growing their talents.
There is a certain project that I'm currently researching on, the Students' Kitty, that will be able to facilitate the needy students who are not able to get some amount of their fees, that the school can be able to add to that kitty, and it will be able to help the needy students. Yeah.
Do you think students are using SPUSA office the way they should?
At the moment, as I'm here now, I think some of the issues that some of the students have raised have been addressed,
Okay.
which is a big plus. It's a tick also in my objectives and the goals that sometimes I wanted to achieve. And I think, there are some things that have been addressed, and I think the students now are now getting to understand what SPUSA in general entails and how they conduct their services. Because if that question you asked me like 1 year ago, I will tell you what is SPUSA. Because I wouldn't know what it was. At the beginning.
Perhaps you only have had the name, but you did not know how it works.
Yes, I would, or even see the caption at the office and say SPUSA office, but I wouldn't, because mostly it was closed. So I wondered, is this a store or what? But now, since now it has vibrant people, the people who are elected are now vibrant, the office is open. So people now realize that, by the way, we have a student body, and now we understand how procedures go. If you want a trip, you have to go to them, ask them, then they have to go to their seniors and requisition, write emails, and if it's approved, then we come back. We trickle down, we come back to the students and tell them, this is how you register, this is where you're going to register, and if something goes wrong somewhere, we will come and tell them, please bear with us. There's a reason as to why we need to postpone this, majorly because of 1, 2, or 3 reasons. You see that one now is a functioning body, unlike where you find that you have a body, but you need something, but you don't know where to go. That's not a functioning office, but at least now it's a functioning office. Yes.
My advice to the students, first is to tell you that you are paying school fees to St. Paul's University. There's money that are being given to the SPUSA office for you to use. But when students don't come to these, don't attend to these activities, you find that the money will just go back to the school, and it is not right, because for me, I feel that you have been given this money, you have to use them, and also I encourage them that for you to develop in whatever you have to put it into practice. If you are good in indoor games, if you are good in outdoor games, showcase your talent. And the way you can showcase this talent, it is by attending these activities. Just as, maybe the Bible says, iron sharpens iron, So when a student showcases the talent, and you find that you are not good in it than someone else, you'll get that idea that, I'm not good in this because of this issue. Then next time, I have to correct in this for me to be a better person than them.
I'd like to say that we as the SPUSA, we are ready to work with you. Just pull your chair to our table and let's work together and let's live in harmony for the betterment of our school. And haba na haba hujaza kibaba. So one step at a time, and we'll see our school becoming better and better and more better.
There you go. You understand the leadership of St. Paul's University Students Association here in Nakuru County. The name has changed from governor to
chairperson.
See you next episode. My name is SPUSA Gata. That was Mizani ya Elimu episode 5.